This smartwatch here has a design like one of the most premium smartwatches in the market. It's IP68 water and dust resistant. It also supports Bluetooth calling and can last 15 days on standby on a full charge. And it costs just about 2,000 rupees. That's nearly $25. The watch is called Edyson 3 and it's made in India by a company called Sens. More about the brand towards the end of the video, but let's talk about the watch first. Just by looking at it, you can tell quite easily that it has a very familiar look to that of, the high-end premium flagship watches, but obviously with a build quality that's proportional to the more affordable price that this watch comes at. Square dials are generally more efficient, it gives you more space to read in one go, and they're also easier to interact with. Now this is a 45mm dial with an IPS LCD display. It's plenty bright outdoors, so you really won't have issues with visibility, and it does have brightness levels that you can set manually. Now there's a crown that you can use to scroll up and down the lists. What's impressive is that the watch is IP68 water and dust resistant. So be it a sweaty workout, a run in the rain, or an intense swim, this is going to survive all of that. The watch is quite comfortable and lightweight. Obviously the straps are replaceable, so you can always buy something you find more comfortable later. But one of the things that I was really impressed with is that it does have Bluetooth calling. So when you get a call on your phone, you can literally answer the call and have a full conversation without ever touching your phone. So the phone has an inbuilt mic and speakers that lets you do that. And you can even initiate a call from the watch. Now, setting up the watch was quite simple. I installed the SmartTime Pro app, and pairing the watch was straightforward, no hiccups. From the app, you can then set your personal preferences and customize your watch experience. But unlike Wear OS, you cannot install third-party apps on this watch. That is, you're limited to using what comes installed in the watch, but it's more than sufficient for basic needs. For example, you get the basic timer, stopwatch, and the ability to trigger alarms. You can long press on the dial to change your watch face, but if you want more, you can jump into the watch app where you'll find more than 130 online watch faces. You can just tap on one, sync, and it'll appear onto the watch. If you're playing music, you can use your watch to control music playback. Of course, you can find your phone using your watch and find your watch using your phone as long as the two are decently close to one another. Now, there are multiple monitoring capabilities built into the watch. Obviously, there's the heart rate monitor that takes readings frequently and maintains the records for you. Similarly, you can monitor stress, blood oxygen levels, sleep, even calories and distance walked. Now, the app keeps track of all your health data should you need to refer. Now, I must mention that you should never use or rely on any of this smartwatch data for medical purposes. I mean, they're good indicators, but never use them for diagnosing. Oh, and by the way, you can also turn on wear detection, so if in case you left your watch behind, the phone will alert you. Like most smartwatches, you can receive notifications and access them to the left of the watch. You can read and dismiss notifications, but you cannot respond to them. You can go into the app and decide which apps should be sending you notifications and which shouldn't. But one of the things that I felt could really improve the experience of using this watch would have been a higher refresh rate. I mean, it's usable for sure, but a higher refresh rate would have definitely felt smoother. Maybe the next generation of their watches. For sports enthusiasts, of course, in addition to all the monitoring, there are 35 sport activities that you can keep track of. There's even taekwondo, skating, street dancing, pilates, and hockey. Something for everyone. Just a couple of things that I felt could really make this watch a bit more appealing would have been, as I said, a higher refresh rate. Probably a matte finish instead of a glossy finish would have made it look more premium, and they could have reduced the chin of the display to make it look more bezel-less. Of course, everything else can be tweaked and upgraded with firmware updates. Now, just to finish this up, Sens is a brand that's been manufacturing products in India, and they've been selling wearable products. So in addition to smartwatches, they also make truly wireless earphones and neckbands, and even smart bottles and smart TVs. And their products do come with a 1-year warranty, and they do have about more than 500 service centers spread across the country should you need to reach out to them. Now, I'll leave the links to buy the watch in the description below, so if you're interested, go right ahead. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. And as always, if this was helpful, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification icon, and mark all. I'll see you guys in the next one.